Hey, this is Kay. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can make money. Typically, one of the questions I get when folks talk with me is like, how can I make money? How are you making money? How did you start making money online? So I'm going to go through that by giving you a little snippet of something I just was made aware of again. And this came at someone who is in their journey of making money online. Now, I got an email from a person I was having a conversation with, and her name is Ashaki. You can see the email from her here, and then my response here. So I'm going to refer you to her YouTube channel. This is her channel. She made a video which was very nicely done. Highly recommend that you check it out, which in fact, I am going to leave the link down so you can check this video out made by Ashaki. Very well done video. So the reason I'm bringing Ashaki up is because you know what? She was in her journey of making money online, reached out to me. I kind of gave her some suggestions and she put together a YouTube channel. But what I want to show you is something she reminded me of, and it goes back to this: how can I make money? Now, on Ashaki's YouTube channel, I'm actually going to take you there because I want you to check out her video that she made. She made a video here, and this is the video, Create Your Legacy. So this is on her channel, and that's the video I want you to check out. The reason being that I want you to check out is I want you to see how this video kind of prepares your mind for success. And I know a lot of folks who are listening to me going, oh my goodness, just tell me what to do. Tell me the bare, 1, 2, 3 kind of steps. You know what? I don't need any more mental stuff because it doesn't make me any money. Now, interestingly enough, and that's what I find interesting because it's kind of weird. It's kind of after you go through it, then you realize there's a mental component to making money online, or mental component to doing anything, not even just making money, but to anything that you're doing. And so if you're not making any money, you're not seeing a way how you could actually start making money online. I'm going to highly recommend that you look in the description box, find Ashaki's YouTube channel and check that video out. The video is going to open your eyes to, you know what, scarcity and lack. And I know you've heard this before, but here's a perspective I want you to come about this. Now, you probably already know, if you don't know, that I am in real estate. That means I buy houses and I rent them out. Now, here's the weird part about that. Anyone could own a house. I mean, if I could buy a house, then someone else could buy a house and literally do not have to pay rent. But here's the weird thing: people rent from me with the understanding that, you know what, well, with the feeling that they cannot own a house. And so that's why they're renting. But the weird thing is they can. And what they're fearing is, you know what, they don't know how to take care of a house. They don't know, okay, what happens if something happens to the roof? They don't know, okay, what happens if, my water heater goes out or my furnace goes out? What am I going to do? So some of those basic things that, could happen to a house, they don't know what to do. And so they're scared and nervous of the entire process of owning the house. And that makes them, put that idea about own the house and just become renters. And in fact, I'm sure you're aware that, sometimes you pay more in rent than you could pay for a mortgage. And you're going, well, if that's the case, maybe you never heard it before, right? The tenant never heard it before. But no, tenants are aware that sometimes they are paying more for their rent than they could pay, a mortgage company. So here's where this comes in. A lot of folks online trying to make money have that in their brain that, you know what, I can't make money. There's some fear that deep down that they might not disclose to themselves to say, you know what, I can't make money online. But here's the thing. You're making money somewhere, right? You're making some money either at a job, either at a side hustle, or either at another business that you have. So why couldn't you, right, make money in this arena? And so it's the same scenario, like, you know what, you could own the house, right, and not pay rent, or you could pay rent to someone else who owns the house. The same thing is that you can make money online, or you can make money online in the job or some other way. So it's all about kind of how you shift your brain to think that you can do this. So if you're struggling to make money online, or struggling, I think maybe in any arena, I'm going to highly suggest you check out Ashaki's channel here, and you're going to see Create Your Legacy. And it's going to talk to you about the mental space that you might be in and kind of put in a different perspective. I think sometimes when you see a different perspective or hear a different perspective of the same thing, it rings true. And so that is going to put you on a path to really start making money. Now, I'm going to caution you. You know what? A lot of folks go out and they're just going to go bang it out, and they don't sit back and, evaluate themselves in terms of, okay, why, right? Why am I doing this? What is making me either succeed or fail? What's my commitment level to this, right? And so this kind of gonna help you kind of shape that kind of thing. Because if you kind of have clarity on why you're doing this, I mean, just like the idea that, renters who rent without the intention of ever buying a house is the idea that, that's what I've been seeing. It's just easier, it's comfortable, and that's what I do. I don't want to step out of my comfort zone and try to figure out, okay, what if my water heater goes out? What am I going to do? When it's a simple thing as, ask someone who has a house who had a water heater go. I said, what do you do? And they tell you, you know what, I called this guy and they fixed it. The same concept happens in the make money online space or make money outside of a job arena or some other way entrepreneurially is the idea that you ask someone, well, what'd you do? And they would tell you and then you follow through with it. But here's the kicker to that. Most people don't do the follow through part, right? It's just more comfortable not to do it at all. So if you're serious, and I mean literally serious, you're tired of something, something is bugging you, you're sick of the job, you're tired of the boss, you can't stand punching the time clock, and especially with this era with COVID, it's like, you know what, I would rather be home, enjoying a summer's day and kind of making money at my own pace whenever I want to, then this is a video you need to see in order to evaluate how you can start making money. Now, if you've gotten to the point where you know what, I know I want to make money outside of my job, outside of my business, and I want to make, life changing, kind of have a life changing cash flow situation happening, then I'm also going to leave some information at the end of this video as well, so you could see what I'm doing as well. And if, say $3,500 a week is something that you know what? It's definitely in your grasp, right? That's where your mental space is at. That you want to kind of make big money. You're tired of making pennies in a sense when you know that you have the skills to do something greater. Then I'm going to leave my phone number in the description as well. And here's why I'm leaving my phone number and nothing else. If you're not serious about something, right, you're not going to call someone and actually have a conversation with them. I mean, if a tenant is not serious about owning a home or trying to figure out how to change, get their furnace changed or how much it costs to take care of a roof or what's the particulars, you're not going to investigate things. So if you're serious about that kind of income, $3,500 weekly, and it's a very real possibility, then the link in the description box, actually, it's going to be my phone number in the description box. You could either call me or text me, and then we'll have a conversation about if this is something real for you. Because what I hate for you to do is to have this idea that, you know what, oh, I just want to go see what, just for the heck of it. I'm looking for people who are serious about this because you know what, their headspace is a little different. They're at that plateau in their life that they say, you know what, I have no more time for wasting time. And some of the things we do online, I mean, quite honestly, right? It's a waste of time. We get into some situations, some business opportunities, some programs, some systems that, in a sense, we're just pedaling our wheels, right? We're not getting anywhere. And it's the idea that, we know we will not get anywhere with what we're doing with these opportunities. Sometimes you join these free business opportunities, right? And they pay you 25 cents, a buck, or maybe even $5. And it's like, how much $5 will it take for you to make any decent cash flow, right? To afford some of the things that you have in your life. And I think it goes back to you definitely need to see this video on Ashaki's channel that talks about scarcity and lack versus abundance. And then your mind will shift. And once you have that mind shift, you know what, guys? I promise you, you'll be in a different space. You ever had the idea that you know what, you are so excited about something, you feel powerful, you feel empowered, feel inspired to do something great, that's what this will kind of put you in that mind space. That you know what, you're here for a reason, and you could either, take it and, advance to something greater than what you are, or you could, keep it inside knowing that you are destined for greatness, but you're so afraid, in a sense, to own that house, right? When it's such an easy process. If you talk to someone who's owned a home or owned multiple homes, you kind of realize, okay, the process is not as difficult as I thought it was, and this is something manageable. The same concept, you know what? If you talk to someone who's making a lot of money, you realize, you know what? The process is not as difficult as I'm making it out to be. It is possible and it's within my reach. If they could do it, then you could do it as well. So all the links that I talked about, or all the information I talked about, the links are going to be in the description box. And if it's something that, you're at a point in your life that you're ready for some serious life-changing cash flow, then my phone number is there as well for you to contact me.